Are you dealing with weakness, numbness, maybe pain in your hands and feet? It can be so difficult to live with, especially if you've been told nothing can be done. We're here to tell you our next guest says there is a treatment that can help. This is Dr. Patrick Sartz. He's with Neuropathy Treatment Center of Arizona. So good to see you. So many people are in agony, living in such pain with neuropathy. What exactly is neuropathy and what causes it?
Neuropathy is actually a condition where the cells, the ends of the nerves at the skin level actually start to die off and go deeper into the tissue. The nerve itself does not die. And this is the reason that people will start to develop pain and numbness and tingling is because that nerve is still functioning. It's just not responding to normal signals because it's deeper into the tissue. And primarily cause of it, and there's over 100 that have been identified. But the main thing that gets affected is the ability to get oxygen to those cells at the ends of the nerves. And that's what causes the cells to actually start to die off and go deeper into the tissue.
All right. So if I heard you correctly, you're saying there's a lack of oxygen. So people who are watching may say, well, why don't I just go get an oxygen tank? Won't that help?
You'd think logically that makes a lot of sense. The problem is it's not just the ability to have oxygen available. It's actually getting the oxygen into the cells themselves. And this is the problem that we have. There's a compound called nitric oxide that we naturally produce. But it starts to decrease in normal production around the age of 40, where a lot of us, by the time that you get to be my age in our mid 60s or later, we're actually extremely low or even depleted. And it's that loss of nitric oxide that actually causes the major problem. Nitric oxide was discovered in 92. The Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded to the discoverers in 98 because they realized that it was the major signaling molecule for vasodilation. But since then, what we've learned is it's essential for the actual absorption of oxygen and nutrients at a cellular level. And as that level of nitric oxide starts to decrease, the ability to get oxygen into the tissues decreases also.
Yeah, it's nitric oxide, not to be mistaken, right, with laughing gas.
That is correct. It is a totally different compound and it is naturally occurring in the body. And there are ways that we can naturally increase our production of it if we just do the right things. And that's what we have developed is ways to actually increase nitric oxide in the body so that the rest of the things that we do for neuropathy can be extremely effective.
How long have you been treating neuropathy?
I started treating in 2008. Made a lot of poor assumptions, unfortunately. My success rate at that time was less than 50% that my patients actually got any response. But since then, a lot of things have changed. Technology has advanced, and the discovery of how nitric oxide actually affects the body has led to a dramatic change in our ability to actually help people. When we first started, as I said, we were at 50%. We're now up at the point that the patients that we accept for care, 98% will get at least a 65% reduction in symptoms and 80% improvement in their balance.
Wow, those are huge statistics. Just when you think about just simply increasing the nitric oxide in a patient's body.
It has been just phenomenal. It in of itself, just increasing the nitric oxide levels in patients actually made what we do for neuropathy increase the effectiveness by just a little over 30%.
Wow, you taught us a lot today, Doctor. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And you always bring a great special offer. Let's give you that now. For the first 15 callers, you will get a free neuropathy consultation and a nitric oxide evaluation. Neuropathy Treatment Center of Arizona, they are located at 2150 South Country Club Drive, suite number 14 in Mesa. Please give them a call today, 480-556-1358, or you can go to the website. It's free. neuropathyconsultation.com. Now, just to note, masks are required, temperatures are checked, and they do limit the number of people in the office.
Are you bored with